What's poppin', fam? Welcome to Don't Touch My Mindset, a podcast that is designed to uplift, inspire, and motivate you, and most importantly, share tools to help you protect that mindset. What's poppin', family? Yo, super excited to be back with you for season 5. Yo, I didn't even know that we could make it this far. Honestly, this whole podcast started off of a challenge. In 2021, from COVID, I hosted a Bible study in my living room to help people with their relationship with God. And my homeboy was like, Jay, you got a great testimony. You know, I think you should start a podcast. I was like, you're crazy. You're crazy. And then you're crazy. Then you guys started listening. So you guys are crazier than I am. So thank you for supporting us this entire time from season 1 through season 4. With that being said, we're in a different season, not only in the podcast, but in life. We're growing, right? The business is taking off. The speaking's taking off. The leadership development's taking off. What we're doing in the sobriety community's taking off. The 90-day challenge is taking off. So many things are like just taking off. And the team was like, Jay, we need to expand. So we got together and was like, yeah, we're going to bring you top-notch, high-level quality content all season 5. We're rolling out a membership base. We're rolling out a co-host, dog. Like, this is Arthur. Arthur's a good friend of mine. He's been rocking with me since middle school, man. And he does the photos. Arthur, I'm not gonna tell him. Arthur, tell him who you are, what you do, man.
Well, I appreciate the introduction, and I appreciate you bringing me on as a co-host. I don't do this at all, ever. I'm usually the guy behind the camera. So, like he said, this season's all about getting out of your comfort zone, growth, trying new things, and I'm stepping in front of the camera to help my man co-host this great season and bring y'all some great content.
Yo, Arthur, let me ask you, what has failure taught you throughout your life?
What has failure done? Good question. You know, the older I get, and shout out to Giannis. I saw this the other day. Giannis was talking about ain't no failures. You know what I'm saying? There's no, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at it as failure. And like, as I've gotten older, I've started to look at life as not necessarily a failure, but learning lessons, curves, you know, like something I may have done when I was 15, I'm not going to sit there and do the same thing again when I'm 22 because I've learned the outcome of those, you know, actions that I may have done. So I choose to, you know, do the opposite.
100%. And that's why, that's why I rock with you. And that's why I'm so happy to bring you along on the podcast, to introduce everybody to you as we grow throughout this journey. But like you said, the season's all about growth. I'm outside my comfort zone doing this with somebody in the shop. Shout out to AK and Hempriety for just putting us on. Actually, AK's behind the cam, bro. Like just doing his thing.
Let's go.
It's crazy to see, you know, when people see you pushing your car, you'll be amazed the amount of people that get out of their car and help you push. 100%. And none of this would be possible without the crew. None of this would be possible without the team. I'm not this smart. I can't do it myself.
And see, y'all, look, me sitting here with Jay, he already got my brain turning because I just want to ask a quick question.
Yeah.
So you say when people see you pushing your car to get out and help you, what if you're the person that sits in your car to wait for somebody to get out to help you? You think someone's going to get out to help to push your car then if you're sitting in it with your flashers on?
No, absolutely
Ooh,
not.
Okay. Because I know that there's people in the world who will sit there and wait for someone to, you know, hey, you need me to push your car for you? Instead of getting out to try to push it themselves, hoping that, you know, they could potentially get some more help.
Right.
At the same time.
And that's why I said you'll be very surprised when you're pushing your car. You'll see how many people get out of their car to help you push. But if they see you sitting in your car, they're more likely thinking that you just pulled over and you tired. You ain't at your final destination yet. But if you pushing your car, they see you still trying to get to your final destination. So they ain't gonna stop you. They ain't gonna roll past you. They gonna try and help you get to that destination.
Right. So with this season, you know, leading into the season from last season, what are some of the topics that we're gonna explore this season?
Yo, the main thing that we're gonna explore is leadership, self-leadership, what it takes in order to make the right decision, how to interact with the right people. You know that saying, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. So it's really about putting yourself in the right environment. We're also going to talk about decision making, meeting the need, saying what you need, clear communication, just all of the things that you need in order to fulfill a good life, in order to lead it yourself, where you ain't got to depend on outside factors. Like when I was in jail, I didn't have outside factors. When I was in prison, I didn't have outside factors. It was, the crazy thing, I was thinking about this the other day. The crazy thing is, like, when you go to jail and you ain't got no money on your books, they call you indigent, right?
Okay.
And what you get a toothbrush, a bar of soap, some towels. Of course, they give you some jail clothes because you got to wear your uniform, right? But then they give you a New Testament Bible. They give you a New Testament Bible with Proverbs and Psalms. And I was thinking about how when we are in our darkest moments, like when David wrote Psalms and all of that, he was screaming and so angry at the Lord, dog. He didn't have no outside factors. That was just him and his higher power and his connection. And so it comes down to giving you the tools, tips, tricks, the practical action steps to lead a fulfilling life from the inside out.
Okay.
That was a long answer for the topics of season 5. I'm excited.
So we're going to get deep. So which leads me to the next question. Who are some of the guests we can expect to see this season?
Yo, that's crazy. We're switching it up. I know a lot of last season we did a lot of alcohol-free leaders. We're just going out with leaders who are just changing the world, man. We're seeing people from business owners to community leaders to people who are speakers to people who are coaches, trainers, all over the world. We've already gotten some people from Australia, gotten some people from Canada. It's just it's going to be some amazing conversations for pivotal moments.
Okay, cool. So with that being said, what are some of the things that are going to be built upon from season 4 onto season 5?
Well, that's the beautiful part about development, bro. It's that we build on part of each other. So I wouldn't have been able to get to my next level without that lower level. So it's all going to build on top of each other. It just gets better. As in the season of growth that I'm in right now personally, it all has to do with everything that I've been through from season 1 through season 4. But then that's what's going to help us create and curate season 5 with you in different perspectives, you know?
Okay. I like that. So with that, what are some new segments or formats that we'll see in season 5?
You're looking at it, dude. Like, how do you feel about this being on there, man? Like,
I mean, I feel good, nervous, but excited.
Yo,
it's like excitement, nerves more than anything.
And
just to see the outcome.
I call that excited, right? You get scared and excited at the same time. Yeah. It's the fact that we're doing something that's completely outside of our comfort zone, but it's right within our strength zone. So it's literally right. It's not like I'm not supposed to be doing this, right? It's like I'm outside my comfort zone because I haven't done this, but I know that I can do this.
That's dang, man, you got me. See, y'all, I can't wait to dive in because he got my brain already thinking. So how will season 5 aim to inspire, challenge listeners to develop their mindset and their goals?
I just want you to think about your life differently. I just want you to ask yourself different questions. Instead of saying, how can I do my self-care routine or how can I take care of myself, ask yourself, who are suffering because you're not being the best version of yourself? Ask yourself, who would benefit from me being the best version of myself? I want you to go deeper on your why. I want you to go deeper on who you are and what you got to offer into the world when it comes to adding value.
I like that. I like that a lot. So will season 5 include any special events or collaborations?
Absolutely. Arty's here. Hemp-Variety's here. Don't Touch Our Mindset would not be anywhere where it is without the creative minds behind the collaborations. And when it comes to the workshops, we got something special for you this summer.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, you know the workshops are always coming around, but I'm writing a book, dog. I'm writing a book.
I'm excited for that too.
And the book will be done this summer. Ooh. So the book launch will be our first workshop. The 7 equities of self-leadership. You can become whoever you want to be through the art of development.
I like that. I can't wait for that book, bro. I'm serious.
Bro,
I got a lot of like.
Okay,
I'm gonna
get
add
the
it to the
book.
collection.
Get the
bro.
book. Let's
All
go.
my John C. Maxwell right next to him, for real. But how will season 5 incorporate current events or social issues?
That's the hard part, because you know me, I'm a principle driven guy. Like, live by the principle, live by the principle, live by the principle. So honestly, man, outside my comfort zone is not just with making evergreen content, but including relevant content to today's current issues. And so that's what I'm gonna lean on you for, to bring to the show a little bit. That's what I'm excited for, bro.
I'm gonna try my best, Sean.
You bring a whole different personality than who I'm Mr. Stern Dad and just the fun uncle. Right? That's what it is.
Man, that's real though. But you know, I can flip the switch real quick, bro. Hey.
100%.
But which leads me to the next one. What messages do you hope for listeners to get out of season 5?
Yo, that's a good question. That there's no right or wrong, there's no good or bad. It's just who you are. And once we understand who we are, we can operate at our full potential. And so when it comes to self-awareness and anything that we want to change or that we want to develop, it's applying the practice. Self-awareness and practice creates the change and development that you desire.
That's good. Last question.
Last question. Okay, I thought I was hitting him.
Hey, nah, you was hitting them. You was hitting them. Home run.
Okay, let's go. Batter up. Last one. Let's hit him.
Has the podcast evolved since its inception? And what can the listeners expect from the future?
The podcast has evolved so much. It started out as a challenge, a joke. My friend brought me a business plan of how to create a successful podcast, handwritten in pencil.
Oh wow!
and now we are just interviewing people from all over the world, building a team, collaborating with some amazing people throughout the community, pouring out value. It's evolved so much that it couldn't just be because of me. Like God has everything to do with this and where it's going. So I'm super excited about where it's going. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
100%. What impact have I made in your life personally?
Man. Honestly, man, I would say you probably brought back consistency in my life. It's just the energy you bring helps me to stay focused, stay on track. There's been a lot of times where, I'll start to do things and then just get lackadaisical and fall off. But with you coming back into my life, I feel like there's more purpose, there's more reason to do certain things. Yeah. And I'm getting back into doing certain things that I feel like I have a calling to do, which is this, before you hit me up, I haven't did camera work in a while. So with that being said, you getting me back into the flow of things, now I'm here, stepping outside of my comfort zone even more. Doing other things, like you said, within my realm that I know I can do, but I've never done before. Yeah. So it all ties back in. That's why I'm here, bro. I resonate with you on a higher level, and that's why I'm here.
I love it. Man, and I'm going to tell you how you've impacted me, man. You pushed me to a higher level of creativity. And this is so important for y'all that's watching, that's listening, wherever you're taking in the podcast, is who you surround yourself with, bro. You're pushing me to a higher level of creativity, of actually believing in myself, of going hard in this. I remember when we got back, linked up with each other, you said, bro, you need to just keep going hard on this. I see you, people see you, just keep going hard on this. And I was like, you know what, let's rock it. Let's do it for 10 years, once a week, every single, you know what I mean? Yes. Every single week, and we'll see what it's come to. And just special shout out to AK, bro, a true servant leader. He runs a shop called Hembriety here in town. And the way that he pours into the community is just unbelievable. Just the way that I've seen this man go from organization to organization to organization and offer where he can and value, whether that's sponsorship, whether that's camera work, whether that's taking some shoes off somebody's hands to give them some more, you know what I mean?
Bro.
You know, and he shows up and gives all that he can. And just special shout out to him and what he's doing for the podcast in season 5 too.
I love it.
100%.
Yes, I appreciate it, man.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I love you guys. Thank you so much. We're back. Season 5 will be back just right around the corner. We're just working some things out. We're still tweaking. I'm thinking about shaving my beard. Who knows? It's gonna be crazy.
Oh,
Oh, right. Yo, but until then, please check the show notes. Sign up for the membership while you can, right? Membership comes with PDF show notes, comes with special access to a community. Shh, don't tell anybody. Special access to the elite program for the 90-day challenge. Don't tell no, right? We're working on a whole bunch of stuff. So stay tuned, stay active, head over to the website, and until then, stay focused, stay inspired, stay connected. And don't let anyone touch your mindset.